welcome to this is my first budget with me cash video. So I'm gonna see how it goes. Something I've wanted to do for a while. So just a little bit about me, see if you can relate. A single mum with two children, one girl aged 13 called Holly and a little boy called Alex who's 1. So they do take up quite a lot of any money I might earn. That being said, I have also just quit my full-time teaching job. So that would be normally quite a good wage. However, other priorities have come to light, just children and family and health. And for that reason, I decided to give up my full-time job, which is why I really need to make sure my budget is absolutely spot on. So, single parents, minimum income coming in at the moment. I will go over how I am earning some money and what that entails, and then from there I will explain how I'm going to work out where the money's going to go, basically. So on my little worksheet here, this is really quite a crude worksheet. I will plan on putting it together in a much better format. Is my breakdown of money that's coming in and the money that's going to go out as well. So I'm going to do money in, which will be overall for the month, and then I'll do a week by week. So this week's video for the first week of August, and then next week for the second week, and so on. So there will be a video every week if you want to follow me on my journey. And yeah, basically this is where we're gonna go with it. Hopefully by next week I'll have a better format, but I just wanted to make a start, otherwise it will be past August and I meant to do this in July, and anyway, here we go. So money in. So I get 3 different sources of income basically. My main source of income, is my main work at the moment is tutoring. So whilst I was a school teacher, I've given that up within the industry itself, but I am doing private tutoring now. So I'm quite new to it. I've only just sort of opened up my books. I did have a lot of inquiries beforehand, which means I've been quite fortunate. I've got quite a few, maybe 10 students on my books at the moment, and it's summer, so it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. I've got some children who are on holiday, I've got some children who are doubling up on sessions because they're trying to catch up with COVID and things like that. So I've already, I've got next to me and I put it to one side just for GDPR, so people like that. I can work out how much I've actually made from tutoring this month. So 140, 100, 175, I think I pressed the number wrong somewhere, bear with me. That's right. 140 plus 175 plus 25 plus 25 plus 100 plus 100 plus and plus, so that's 690. So apparently I charged too little for my tutoring. I charged £25 for the 50-minute sessions, or I have some children, younger ones, who just do shorter sessions, so that's a different amount. But basically I invoice at the beginning of the month, so I know exactly how much is coming in, which really helps with my budgeting. The next one I've got here is sales. So I've got a couple of Etsy stores that I've set up, one for education, one more fun, and a bit of a Disney nerd, so that's that. So those are quite new, so I haven't got a great deal coming in at the moment on those, so I've just got £50. I've got other, so that means I get like things like child benefit, I get any money that the children get from their father, which, to be honest, I've not included in this because it's few and far between. So if it ever does come in, it just goes in as a separate savings. So it's not some money I want to put into the budget because it's not consistent or reliable. So, but I have other things like books that I've written and all the things that make royalties from that. So the thing I'm going to write down here is £800. Alright, so I'm just going to work out the total of all my money in, which is 690 plus the 50 plus 800, and the total, which we're going to call A, is 1,580. Oh, and 40, sorry, gosh, can't count now. Okay, so money out. For the time being, I've just generalised all of the house expenses. So that includes things like mortgage, gas, electric, TV licence and insurances and those sorts of things. Just because, I mean, if you want to see it more broken down, it's absolutely fine. It's just it seems to be lots of nitty gritty things, and happy to break that down in future videos. If that's what you want, please just leave a comment. But yeah, for now I've just sort of lumped it together. So what I'm going to do is 1540, I'm going to divide it by the 4 weeks that we have, and that works out at 385 per week. Now I've already calculated my house expenses, so that's as a whole month. So my house expenses for the whole month are £700. So I'm going to divide that by 4. Divide 175. Yes. 175. Travelling. At the moment I don't have a car. I've got a car on here which I'm saving up for, and I will hopefully get to put some in that soon. This is my priority. I need to make sure this is done, and this one and this one. So travel includes any buses or trains I have to get. Now at the moment I'm quite lucky, I'm not going very far, so I'm just going to put down £15 here. Food shop. So I'm going to stick to quite a straight budget this month. I can get quite carried away. I'm terrible for takeaways and things like that, so I'm hoping that by doing this budget it's going to make me stick to it, and I'm used to having a lot more free cash, if you like, than obviously I've got at the moment. So food, I'm going to just put down for the 3 of us £60 a week. Phones. So I put phones plural because, as I said, I've got a 13-year-old daughter who of course loves the phone as well, so I have to pay for hers and mine together. I am actually currently on the lookout for a cheaper phone for me and my daughter, because at the minute I'm spending way too much. So for example, my phone this month is £35, hers is £18.50, but we also have the iTunes family, which is £68.50 altogether. On top of that, occasionally apps or things are bought, but I'm just going to have to see what's left at the month and see whether that's affordable, because at the moment I'm already quite concerned about how much I've got left. So £68.50 for that. Gifts. I've just put, at the moment this is quite general, I'm just going to put down £10. So I've lumped sort of birthdays, christenings, weddings, Christmas events, all going to go in there at the moment. Maybe later on down the line, when I've got a bit more money coming in, if I'm doing any more tutoring or sales, I might be able to increase this, but not at the moment. Clothing. I very rarely buy clothing, but with having Alex, obviously he grows quite quickly. I'm just going to put £5 down here for now, because I might not spend it this week, but I might need to spend it another time, so then it can just sort of add up. So I'm just going to do a quick check on how much I've actually spent so far. 7.5 plus 15 plus the 60 plus the 68.5 plus the 10 plus the other 5. So at the moment I spent 33.50 and I had 3.85. So 3.85. So it's leaving me for £51.50 left over. So I'm going to see where that needs to go. Time is going to get £10. Holly can have £10. Cart will be £10. Alex will get £10. And that would leave me with £11.50 for friends. This week is a really tight week. I think that literally takes me up to the bone. It means I haven't got any savings, which I'm hoping will improve, which is why we're doing the budget in the first place. As I said, hopefully this might pick up a bit more, and sales as well, especially near Christmas time. Those together. Hopefully 385, which is exactly what we had there, so it was 385. So this is going to be an interesting journey. I've got a total savings of nothing this week, so that's okay. It's our first week, and there's time yet, basically. So I have put the envelopes together, and if you are watching from somewhere other than the UK, obviously a lot of things are done by direct debit, which is another reason why I've just sort of lumped household expenses together, because that will be going into the bank anyway. So yeah, and again with the notes and things, we very rarely have a lot of other notes within the 20s and 10s. You occasionally get £5. I've got a couple of those, or pound coins even, which I've got just to one side. I just didn't want to put the coins on here for now, just for it to be a bit more aesthetically pleasing to the ears. They make quite a lot of noise. So let's start to put the money in the envelopes. Okay, so let's start with money expenses, and we need 175 for this. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 2, 3. So I've got the change there for that. Okay, so next is travel, and that's going to be just £15. That's the travel. Oops. Next is the food shop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I think I'm going to try this budget this week, and I'm going to try and see where I can reduce some of my costs. Like as I said before, phones definitely, that needs to come down. do is get out for you another video where I'm going to really closely analyse my own bank account and see exactly where I'm spending too much money, where I can save some money as well. So, because that's a lot, it's too much money. It wasn't so bad when I was earning a good wage, but now it's not. Right. 60. Okay. I haven't quite got the change for it. So £1.50. If I take the £1.50 off friends, I put 70 towards the phone for now. Okay, is that phones? Okay, so car saving, I'm going to put £10 in this. I know it's not much right now, but we could start somewhere. I don't need one just yet anyway, so. Like in next week's video, what I'll do is report back as well on whether I actually spent the £60, because whatever's left in the envelope will carry over into next week's as well, so we'll see how we go with that. Gifts. I'm terrible for gifts. I don't like budget for them at all, and I just go and buy whatever I think they'll appreciate. Like, so it's Dad's birthday in a couple of weeks, so he's the only one for a while, but then in September I've got a few, and then obviously December's always a crazy busy time as well, so really need to start bumping that one up each week. Me time with me, so I'll class that as time with me, but under it I'm going to include things like hobbies, or like go to the gym, or any exercise, or anything else I want to do, because I don't think we do budget for that, we just sort of forget about it, and I'm hoping that by having it here in front of me, I'm just going to make more of a conscious effort really, so making sure I have some me time. This night's getting full. Okay, so Holly is next. Put down Holly's savings, but actually if she wants something or goes somewhere or needs something, it'll also come out of this for her. So. Clothing, I've put down as £5, and I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I put £5 in coins. Room over there. And Alex gets £10. And friends is £10. Does mean this month that saving, well this week that savings isn't getting anything. That's okay. It's a budget. We're working on it. We're working on it. So I'm going to put that one. I'll just put it on the front there. so that every time I open this up to take money out, it can be a visual reminder that I need to try and reduce what I'm actually spending, so I can have something in that next time. So, I've not just something a lot of money. This is obviously my monthly budget, and this is now going to go in here, ready to be separated for the next few weeks. Hopefully by the end there will be some left, so that I can put it into the savings. You never know. But yeah, thank you for coming along and starting this budgeting journey with me. Really appreciate your support, and hopefully if you've got any ideas, any other thoughts on how we can reduce some of these, or if you want to see the house expenses broken down, yeah, just give me a comment, give me a like. Yeah, so hopefully see you all next week. Thanks so much, and have a great night.